Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with a severe weather update for the Day 1 outlook. We have a very active day on our hands today, so let's get right to it. We have a moderate risk for severe weather today that encompasses east central and southeastern Minnesota, northern Iowa, and west central Wisconsin. Cities in today's moderate include Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Rochester, Minnesota, Bloomington, Minnesota, and Plymouth, Minnesota. And we have 2 enhanced risk areas today. One enhanced risk area today covers parts in northeastern Kansas, northwestern Missouri, far southeastern Nebraska, much of Iowa, northwestern Illinois, much of Wisconsin, the western part of the peninsula of Upper Michigan, parts of Minnesota, and far east central South Dakota. And the other enhanced risk area today covers parts of western Oklahoma and central Texas. Cities in today's enhanced risk areas, cities in today's enhanced include, Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha, Nebraska, Madison, Wisconsin, Des Moines, Iowa, and Rockford, Illinois. Areas in the yellow are in a slight risk for severe weather today. Cities in today's slight include Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Wichita, Kansas. And we have a marginal areas in the dark green are in a marginal today. Cities in today's marginal include St. Louis, Missouri, Lubbock, Texas, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Springfield, Missouri, and Springfield, Illinois. Going to the tornado threat for today, we have a 15% chance of tornadoes today that encompasses east central and southeastern Minnesota, northern Iowa, and west central Wisconsin. Cities in today's 15% tornado risk areas today include Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Rochester, Minnesota, Bloomington, Minnesota, and Plymouth, Minnesota. And we actually have 2 areas where we have a 10% chance of tornadoes today. 10% covers much of Iowa, northwestern Illinois, much of Wisconsin, a small part of the peninsula of Upper Michigan, and parts of Minnesota. And another 10% area today covers parts of west central Oklahoma. Cities in today's 10% tornado risk areas today include Madison, Wisconsin, Des Moines, Iowa, Rockford, Illinois, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and Green Bay, Wisconsin. Now, if you look at the black dashed areas encompass the entirety of the 15% and 10% tornado risk areas. Again, there are 2 areas with 10% tornado risks, and the black dashed area covers both of the 10% areas, as well as the entirety of the 15% area. The black dashed areas are where we have the highest potential to see strong tornadoes of EF2 rating or stronger today. So there could be some violent long-track tornadoes today. I think the highest potential to see those violent long-track tornadoes will be in the 15% area. Now, I'm not saying you can't get it in the 10% because you certainly could. You can certainly get it in the 10% area as well. Those strong, violent, long-track tornadoes. But I think most of that will be in the 15% area. So with the violent EF3 tornadoes or stronger that are long-tracked. But again, you can get it in the 10% too, and even the 5% could get it too, because we saw that last night. We saw it last night in Nebraska, where we had a large wedge tornado on the ground for more than an hour in western Nebraska last night, and it was in a 5% area last night. So the 5% could get it, but I think the highest potential to see those violent long-track tornadoes will be in the 10% areas and the 15% areas. So cities in the black dashed include Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Madison, Wisconsin, Des Moines, Iowa, and Rockford, Illinois. Areas in the brown are in a 5% chance of an isolated tornado today. Sorry, my allergies are killing me. Oh, nice, wrong. There we go. Cities in the 5% tornado risk area today include Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha, Nebraska, and Wichita, Kansas. There is a 2% chance of an isolated tornado today in the dark green. Cities in the 2% tornado risk area today include Chicago, Illinois, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and Joliet, Illinois. So, going to the wind threat for today, we have a 30% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today. That covers much of Minnesota, the northern half of Wisconsin, and the western part of the peninsula of Upper Michigan. Cities in the 30% wind risk area today include Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Rochester, Minnesota, and Bloomington, Minnesota. Areas in the yellow are in a 15% chance of damage and wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today. Cities in the 15% wind risk area today include Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Kansas City, Missouri, and Tulsa, Oklahoma. And areas in the brown are in a 5% chance of damage and wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today. The 5% wind risk area today includes Omaha, Nebraska, St. Louis, Missouri, Lincoln, Nebraska, Lubbock, Texas, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Going to the hail threat for today. Come on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. There are two areas where we have a 30% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter larger today. One encompassing far southeastern Nebraska, northeastern Kansas, northwestern Missouri, much of Iowa, northwestern Illinois, most of Wisconsin, the western part of the peninsula of Upper Michigan, most of Minnesota, and far east central South Dakota. And the other 30% hail risk area today covers western Oklahoma and parts of Texas. Cities in the 30% hail risk area today include Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha, Nebraska, Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, and Madison, Wisconsin. And if you're in the black dashed area is where you have the highest potential to see hail of 2 inches in diameter larger today. Cities in the black dashed area include Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Omaha, Nebraska, Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, and Madison, Wisconsin. Areas in the yellow are in a 15% hail risk area today. Cities in the 15% hail risk include Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Wichita, Kansas. And the brown is a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter larger today. The 5% hail risk today includes St. Louis, Missouri, Lubbock, Texas, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Springfield, Missouri, and Springfield, Illinois. So in summary, multiple quarters of severe thunderstorms are expected across the upper Midwest later today into tonight, with a regional severe weather outbreak possible. The most dangerous period is likely during the late afternoon and evening, when strong tornado potential should be maximized. Scattered large to very large hail and damaging winds are likely as well. So, that's all I got for the Day 1 Outlook. Stay safe in the affected areas today. Have a way of getting your information both today and tonight, whether it be your no-weather radio, your TV, or phone. And before you go to bed tonight, have those on you. And if possible, sleep in your safe place tonight so you have a way of being notified. Sleep in your safe place so you don't have to move during the night. So, stay safe in the affected areas today. Take care.